Hello, everyone. Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, well, we're gonna start with today's class. I already opened today. Sorry for the delay, by the way. I already opened a space for the unit 2.1 activities. La 2.1 abarca el 8 de febrero y el 14 de febrero. O sea, lo que hicieron en esos 2 días se va a subir en el espacio que abrí el día de hoy. No abrí el de la 2.2 porque apenas hoy lo terminamos. Entonces, hoy lo abro para que lo suban lo que hicimos el 15 de febrero y el día de hoy, ¿ok? Perfect. So today we're gonna finish the last class we had. We worked with the vocabulary and reading part of the unit. So today we are going to finish with grammar. I'm sharing the screen with you so you'll be able to see the topic. So as you can see, it's very little what we have pending to finish. It's just grammar, solo es gramática, lo que nos quedó pendiente, entonces no nos va a abarcar mucho tiempo. Vamos a terminar pronto con este tema. Topic of grammar is adverbs of frequency. There are many different types of adverbs. Hay muchos tipos de adverbios. Vamos a trabajar ahora con los adverbs of frequency. Si recuerdan, los adverbs, la función de los adverbs es modificar las acciones. O también en este caso, siendo específico con los adverbs of frequency, me dicen la frecuencia. ¿Con qué frecuencia pasa algo? Siempre los adverbs van a ir acompañados de verbos. Entonces, por ejemplo, aquí dice, he never worries. Nunca se preocupa. Often the people they rescue are frightened. Often. ¿Qué tan seguido? Pues seguido. Often. They rescue. Often they rescue. Recuerden, los adverbs siempre me van a describir la acción. The mountain rescuers sometimes get angry. It usually involves a few broken bones. Life as a jockey is rarely safe. These people always risk their lives. The people they rescue hardly ever say thank you. Once in a while, jockeys even die during a race. Occasionally, they get a surprise. Words we have involved: never, often, sometimes, usually, rarely, always, hardly ever, once in a while, and occasionally. Here, I already have two places in the line. All the time, and I have occasionally or once in a while place right here, not in the middle, like could be right before the middle maybe. Let's separate it in half. Vamos a separarlo en dos y lo vamos a hacer juntos, okay? So let's say this is the middle. Digamos que esa es la mitad. Okay, here the first one we have is never. Where are we going to place never? ¿Dónde vamos a poner never? Vamos a colocarlo. Let me highlight it. Here we have never. Y vamos a poner never aquí donde dice none of the time. Never goes in none of the time. Okay. Okay, then we have often. Where would you place often? If we're talking about a percentage, si hablamos de porcentajes del 0 al 100, ¿dónde colocarían often? ¿Qué porcentaje le darían ustedes a often?
Aiding.
Like an 80, right? Could be. Yeah, I agree with you. Okay, entonces often, let's place it here. Often. Y aquí le vamos a poner un 85%, 85%. Okay, then we have sometimes. ¿Qué porcentaje le damos a sometimes? Where do we place it?
30.
Like 30, you said?
Como 40, por ahí.
Como 40. Could be. Ok, vamos a ponerlo aquí. Era sometimes. Y sometimes vamos a darle un 40%. Obviamente todo esto que estamos haciendo es al tanteo, ¿no? No podemos saber con certeza si en realidad es o no es en cuanto a porcentajes, ¿no? Simplemente es un aproximado. Ok, luego, digamos, tenemos usually. Where do you place usually? What percentage will you give to usually?
60.
60, okay. Usually, and let's say that it's a 60%. Then rarely. Where would you place rarely?
20.
Like 20 could be. Then we have always, que ya está aquí. Always is 10, 100. Luego tengo hardly ever. Hardly ever. Where would you place them? Someone?
30.
30, yo diría menos. Si por ejemplo el rarely es como un 10, el hardly ever, digo perdón, como un 20, el hardly ever viene siendo como un 10%, o sea, es como casi nunca. Lo voy a poner aquí. Hardly ever. Y le doy un 10%. Y luego, once in a while, que ya está occasionally and once in a while, los dos están como si fueran un 30. Oh, sorry. Ok, entonces así lo dejamos aquí, ¿no? Entonces, en este orden, no es, repito, que todos sean con este porcentaje tal cual, es simplemente que es un estimado en cuanto a la frecuencia, right? Si yo digo que always, it's 100% of time, it means that it happens all the time. If I say never, that it's the opposite, it means that never happens, none of the time. And then if I say hardly ever, rarely, occasionally, or once in a while, it means that it's weird, but it may happen. O sea, es como que no es común, pero puede pasar. Ya a partir de sometimes, quiere decir que pasa más seguido. Okay, let's practice then about this topic of adverbs of frequency. Si se fijan, la mayoría de los adverbs of frequency, he never, rescue, or sometimes, it, usually, people, hardly ever, o también puede ir al principio como often. Vamos a trabajar con yes, grammar, point 2. So it says in here, adverbs of frequency. Use adverbs of frequency to say how frequently you do something. Some of the most common are never, rarely, occasionally, sometimes, often, usually, always. There are several adverbial phrases of frequency. For example, hardly ever, once in a while, every day, every month, every year. With the verb to be, you can put the adverb after the verb. Cuando tengo el verb to be, ya sea am, is, or are, puedo colocar el adverbio, o sea, el adverb frequency después del verb to be. For example, I am always late. Oh, I am always here. They were usually early. We usually put the other before other verbs. Ponemos usualmente el adverbio antes del verbo, right? ¿Por qué? Porque recuerden que este adverb, aunque sea de frecuencia, me está indicando algo relacionado con la acción. Entonces, por eso, si me está, digamos, modificando o dándome información sobre la acción, debe de ir antes del verbo. I sometimes spoke to him. We hardly ever ate there. With auxiliary or modal verbs, we usually put the adverb after the auxiliary modal. She doesn't stay here. She doesn't usually stay here. We haven't visited them. We have never visited them. I can help. I can always help. Okay? So, vean la diferencia entre estas dos oraciones. Si yo digo, we haven't visited them, what does that mean? If I say this, it means that probably I have gone, but in a while, I haven't gone. But, well, we need more information, right, to be clear. Necesitamos más información para saber. Pero si yo digo we have never, it is clear, it is 100% clear that this person never does it or has never done it. Right? Por lo general, los adverbs of frequency a veces son muy comunes de utilizar. Por ejemplo, usually, often, sometimes, never, once in a while, or something like that, with the simple present, con el presente simple. Pero también se pueden utilizar con otros tenses, como es el pasado, como es el perfect tense. So, as I was telling you, no son exclusivamente con el del simple present. Sin embargo, como usually, como often, o como sometimes, si estoy hablando de algo como una rutina, sí es importante usarlos en ese caso con el simple present. Adverbs of frequency can also go at the beginning, middle, or end of a sentence. Algunos, como es occasionally. Occasionally, I go dancing. I occasionally go dancing, or I go dancing occasionally. Always and never don't normally go at the beginning or end of a sentence. Quiere decir que estos van acomodados después del sujeto y antes del verbo. I always do homework. I never go there. Once in a while and every day, every month, every year, usually go at the beginning or end of sentences. Once in a while, or every month, every day, every year. Van al principio o al final. There are other phrases to show how frequently something happens. Hay otras frases también que me indican la frecuencia de algo sin ser las comunes que mencionamos ahorita, como occasionally, sometimes, often, etc. Y estas son expresiones como every day, which means one time per day. I have a shower every day. Once a week, one time per week. She writes to me once a week. Twice a week, 2 times per week. They go shopping twice a week. ¿Estamos claros hasta aquí? ¿Alguna pregunta? ¿No? ¿All clear? Perfect. Vamos a trabajar aquí en la primera parte. Exercise 2.2a. Put the words in the correct order to make sentences. Vamos a colocar estas oraciones en orden. Recuerden que va a haber algunos adverbs que se pueden colocar al principio o al final. Si tienen dudas, los pueden colocar antes, una de las formas más comunes de hacerlo. Entonces aquí ya tengo todo lo que necesito. Solamente lo voy a poner en orden. Part B. Underline the correct alternative. Aquí vamos a leer el contexto de la oración. Por ejemplo, la 1 dice, our IT consultant deals with this problem. It's his job. Estamos hablando de un IT consultant, que es el como que arregla la tecnología y así. Entonces, ¿qué creen que quede mejor? Dice, it consultant deals with these problems. It's his job. So, always our IT consultant deals with these problems, or usually, or hardly ever. What do you think?
Always.
Always, right? Because we're talking literally about his job. Estamos hablando de su trabajo, that's why it's always. Entonces, así de esta manera van a leer los contextos de cada oración para elegir el adverb que tenga sentido con el contexto, ¿ok? Entonces, repito, aquí es poner en orden las oraciones y aquí es seleccionar el adverb que tenga sentido con la oración, ¿ok? Aquí, obviamente, pues sí hay que escribirlas completas. Aquí solamente pueden hacer una lista de 8 y poner el adverb que hayan seleccionado, ¿ok? Is it clear what you're gonna do? Perfect. Tell me when you're ready, please. Did you finish or do you need more time?
I need more time, teacher.
Okay, don't worry. While you keep working, I'll take attendance. Let's see. Madayala.
Yo todavía no lo termino, teacher.
Ok, pero estoy tomando lista.
Ah, presente.
Thank you. Almanza Padilla. Blanchet Valencia. Esparza Oropesa.
Present.
Espinosa Núñez.
Presente. Presente.
García Gutiérrez. González Miquela. Gutiérrez Santa Cruz.
Presente.
Hernández Ibarra.
Presente.
Hernández Romero. Herrera Cervantes.
Presente.
Jiménez Carranza.
Here.
López Guerrero.
Present.
Maytonera Montes.
Present.
Melendres Espinosa.
Presente.
Orea Jiménez.
Presente.
Ortiz Santiago.
Present.
Peralta Rodríguez.
Present.
Rangel Basilio.
Present.
Rodríguez Corona. Sauceda Bojorquez.
Present.
Serrano del Rincón.
Present.
Soto Razo.
Present. Sotorrazo.
Very good. Thank you, guys. ¿Qué necesitan? Did you finish or do you need 3 or 5 more minutes?
5 minutes.
Okay. Okay, ready? Did you finish?
Yes.
Okay. We have a minute and 30 seconds left. I'm going to let this session finish and then we're gonna come back to check your answers, okay?